go. Oh, the world is crooked. Oh, that's because we moved things around yesterday.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was doing some. I cleaned the desk.
Yes. Good rolling. There we go. Yep, there. Don't mind us moving the cameras around. This is
Was it doing?
pretty good spot. Yep, it's all up. There we go.
Go over here so I can actually.
Okay, let's see. What bits of clay do we have here? Actually, one of these partial bags looks like it is. What sort of sound effect was that?
No, this one. And look, now I just have to get to it.
Here, want me to get it set up?
Yeah.
You just scrolled to it.
Yeah, and it's yeah.
Ah, because remember it's waves. Wave back! Wave! There you go.
Hi! Wavy hands!
Oh, and sound off. There we go. That part's ready. Oh yeah, because I unplugged the sound cord on this. And I know it's making sound, so I found a partial bag of...
Justin Roland is watching. Hello.
Do this, bring it up over here, there we go. There we go. And yes, there's Desi on screen there.
It's a Daisy Tail.
I'm glad that the angle being presented to camera is more
Not
pleasant.
cat butt.
Oh, nope, there is cat butt. Congratulations, Desi. You figured out how
For
to...
streaming video.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Congratulations, Desi. You figured out how to present cat butt to the camera.
Is that your opinion on the world right now?
Nah.
She did not like the other kids.
No.
As a matter of fact, she was terrified of that.
I did not really think that she would be quite so utterly terrified. Ah.
The next. Let's see.
Come on, out of the bag. There we go. Yeah, let go. Okay. This is a deal for people's dual obsessions with pottery and cat butts. Yes, you figured out how to sit just in the eyeline of the camera there, didn't you, kitty? Okay, so I need to figure out what we're going to throw. I found another partial of this. Okay, we need to throw that.
This
Is-
right here. There's a broken one. We're making a new table.
Do you want to make it out of this, or do you want to make it out of the red?
To match that color, it'd have to be out of the red though.
Yeah.
So that'll just sit there for right now.
That'll be fine sitting there.
I can do some beakers in
Yes.
the meantime. Yeah.
I was going to weigh that. I haven't even weighed it yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so back to 24 ounces. There you go. Dave Grant watching. No. I'm having to duck around the cat to read.
And that's the text message sound.
Looks like there's also like 2 minis that were cut but not actually thrown at some point. Let's set these here. And get some of these other partial bags. out of the way. There we go.
You said stay. You're not going to learn the phone.
There we go.
Helps if I turn it on first. That's why it wasn't annoying me, because it wasn't on.
There's the binder.
See, we cleaned yesterday.
Yesterday, which that means that everything's in weird spots.
Cleaned everything.
That's a blank hole. Okay. Binder. Where am I going to sit you? Get this plate. Oh yeah.
Well, I missed
the
that
things
spot
I
right there because there was placing. I missed a spot. Oh dear.
This one's going to require a larger piece of clay than what you got right here.
Oh yeah.
Because that's like a 20-ounce goblet form. So probably more like a 30-ounce piece of clay?
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one.
Go on, kitty.
It's a good thing I don't want to see that screen.
I know. I keep having to duck around.
I can see it over here. Miniature.
Yes.
I use my phone.
Debbie, you're doing an admirable
Next year it'll be
job.
your phone and I'll have a new phone.
Yeah.
Because your phone is dying.
Mm-hmm.
Just has to last through October.
That one.
After October it can die.
What a way of putting it for a phone.
Your phone, that is.
Yeah, my
Not
phone.
my phone.
I would still got around to potentially replacing the screen protector on it because there's that one crunch line through it,
Yeah.
and it's starting another one.
Oh, joy. Better the screen protector than the screen.
Yeah. Do you want to do open stuff or do you want to do named orders?
Oh, we do some of both.
Okay. What I could do with the rest of this is S-sided cups. That way we can pick the two best matching ones for an order.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, Des.
Oh, I'm glad you knew what I was intonating, but some of both. Yeah. Both. Both is good. Now you got a kitty on your lap.
Yes. Tell you what, let me lift you up, and I will go get a chair to sit in, because she was just balancing on my knees as I was crouched there. There we go. Wow. Okay, you can land now. There we go. You don't want.
Heather Helena Henderson is watching. Hello.
Nice tail, cat.
That's funny.
It's good. Yes, your tail is tasty. Must you sit on my head?
Yes, yes, you must.
The lap wasn't good enough, I take it? Now I will carefully balance. Aw, well, the tail curled around the jaw is better than it curled around the eyes.
I'm right. One of these, and let's give it a better shape. Although this one just wants to be boring and straight.
Well, I want to be boring and straight. I do.
Yeah.
The
There we
next
go.
one has
It's got a little
Oh,
bit more.
there we go.
Just point at it.
Meh.
You.
Yes, Desi, I love you. Just work our way through some of the partial bags today.
Yeah. Do that. And this is for the big.
That's good. That makes a lot of sound. Okay. So you've got, after that one, you have pieces for S-sided cups, be around the 14-ounce range. And then you have pieces to make 4 minis.
Okay.
Here, would you like to actually get on my lap now? You figured out where to sit on me. I really can't get a hold of you. Just slowly. Now I've got a butler sting on the side of my face.
I want to sit right here, sir.
Only because I love you, Desi. I could cuddle you if you come around the front. Great. I adjusted where she's sitting. You are heavy from this angle. And you have your head on my spine.
I would adjust the camera angle except I get it all messed monkey. That is funny. Now Joyce is watching. Hello.
I can't actually lift my head far enough up to read the screen. Oh, got my head free. You, come on. Look, a desk. There. There, now I can hold you. Is that better? Is that better?
Poor kitty. Poor kitty.
No,
I love
you're not
this show. Good kitty. Yes.
There.
Because everybody knows what it's really about. It's about
It's
the
about the
kitty.
cat. There. How's that? One hand on the tummy, one hand on the head. Pet the kitty. There we go.
Yeah.
Subtract the claws from the collar. Here we go. Oh, actually, from this angle, I can see precisely where the wheel had been sitting. It's not quite aligned. It's the width of one of the legs off, because it's a little ring-shaped impression. Because we put it in here before the glue was quite dry.
So it's too far forward?
It's this way too far by, like,
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Well, it'd be easy enough to move.
Yes. There. This is
I say the wheel left a good impression on the floor.
that it did. Yeah. Yeah. Now she's just being seatbelt kitty.
Yeah, because the wheel was the first thing to come in this room after we put the floor in.
Yes. And apparently the glue hadn't finished drying yet.
Yeah, not fully.
Well, it did make that crackle pop sound for what was it?
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks after we did it. There's a block of text which I cannot
Oh,
read.
okay.
I have this.
As an example of this, of the dangers of media consumption, and as Cat is watching here with me and is trying to climb onto my head. Michelle Crocker. Greetings, my lady. Good morning to you.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Desi, you're setting a bad
Desi,
example.
you're setting a bad example. No, don't give me that innocent look. Yeah.
It's okay.
I know. And back
With age comes privileges of being a bad example.
and now that's the head tucked into the elbow.
It's like what I did with Caitlin when she was about 3.
What you working on, Michelle?
It's a tall goblet beaker shape with custom order.
With that
Or they have-
concave curvature. It's gonna have a Spanish design.
Yeah.
Man. And if it weren't for the
big
cut-
top furniture.
Meh.
And if it wasn't for
If it wasn't for the kitty cuddles, there's, you know, the drawer unit that I was supposed to be assembling.
which was got from Costco earlier this week.
Hanging out with this one.
Dr. Wolf Killer is watching. Good morning. Find the right.
There's no other cat smell on my hand. It's just clay. I know, you're still distrustful. And whipped to the face with the cattail. Gonna jump down? Okay.
Part of the reason why we did get her initially was the breeder contacted us. So she'd be good with one other cat, not with a lot of cats. But that was when she was 1.5 years old.
She is a bit crotchety with age.
She's 16.
Mine has done that and perched on my shoulder. The shoulder is one thing. It's when they decide to force your head forward so you're forced to look at the ground. That's another thing
Yeah.
entirely.
There we go. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Start now. It's gonna be a good little thing. There we go. Next. Decided.
Acidic cups.
Needs to be a little conveyor belt. I'm kidding, really. Just
That
the
would be
rollers
handy.
and we.
You don't want it to roll too fast though.
Yeah.
Okay, so since she has relinquished my lap, now I can actually get to rounding the bottom edge.
The next sitting you'll have to catch it on the replay. Yeah. Okay.
Now I need to have this bat back for the next one. And tools.
What advice do you have for curious cats for when you're working on something? Depends on whether it's dangerous or not. With it's the clay, I've more than once had clay paw prints on things, or sniffing at it,
Or
with the dog.
oh yes.
He licked the piece that I was throwing, while it was still in motion.
Well, you also had when we had the visitor kittens.
Yeah.
And one of them pulled that trick.
Yeah.
Well,
because
best tips Patience?
Patience, yeah. With the clay water, it's not going to hurt them. They'll get dirty, but clay isn't going to hurt anything much, really.
Especially if you think about animals in the wild, they have a tendency of taking dust baths.
Yeah.
It can actually be good for their skin.
It's the clay dust bath.
Yes. Ultra
Desi
refined
used
dust.
to really do that quite a bit when she was younger.
Yeah. The best advice I got the cats is trying to make sure that they understand what no means.
Yeah.
And learning to keep delicate projects away from cat thoroughfares.
Yeah.
Because there are times where
Oh, it's the cats when you're trying to lay out, do some sewing. Lay out the fabric. Ooh, you just laid this out for me. Thank you. I'm going to roll on it.
Wrap themselves up in it.
That was Honora, the one that died recently. She loved it when we were doing sewing.
She'd wrap herself in the cloth.
Yeah.
Desi would try to eat homework. And it succeeded on more than one occasion.
That's so good when we were doing pop-up books for an education course.
No, big cat, don't mind at all. It's only 10% of my grade. And I'm not sure the teacher would understand the fang marks.
There was more than one assignment you had to turn in. Written assignments that had
fang marks.
Yeah, where she ate the corner of the paper. She was a young cat though then.
Yeah. Yeah, considering that was more than 13 years ago.
Yeah.
We graduated in 2006.
Yeah. It's 2019. Ooh. So she was a young kitty then.
Yeah.
Yep, I see my 3-month-old kitten doing something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 months old.
Oh, troublemaker. Exploring, learning everything. By all means, teach them no now.
It also, because they can learn what no means.
Ours.
They also learn stay.
They learn stay.
So they didn't go out the door.
Stop it.
Don't eat my toes.
Don't eat my toes. Yeah, that was Desi. When she was a kitten, she loved to attack toes. She would try to rend them off of the floor.
Apparently my toes twitch in my sleep.
But they also know what, words like workshop.
It's
laundry. Cleaning. They knew these words.
Desi isn't so much of the appreciation for cleaning. Honora was the neat freak.
Oh, yeah. She was like, oh, you're cleaning? I approve. I'm also going to make your life harder when you're doing it.
And don't ever leave anything on the floor in the bedroom.
Oh, no.
So I'll make sure you move it.
Lap? Okay.
Pee on it.
Ow, ow. Yes, you can have the lap back. Okay, I guess Are you considering jumping up there? You don't like walking on these shelves, though. Oh, here's another bag.
Oh, thank you. Tiny. What I'm gonna do? I'm going to percussive maintenance to my pedal that won't stay off. I'm trying to get the dust out of it. Oh yeah. There we go.
How to clean the foot pedal on your electric wheel. Okay. Yeah, you just settle down there, Desi.
I'm sure that was very entertaining. But
and probably quite loud.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. There. Well, I had this wheel since we moved 2 Fortuna. So it's a little over 12 years old.
Yeah.
And it's seen a lot of life.
It's had its power switch replaced.
But also used to sit outside for a month in August.
Covered.
Not mind you. I put tarp over it during the week.
Okay, tell you what,
But I'm sure it wasn't the best thing for the foot pedal. Oh, that's what you wanted.
There we go. I still haven't gotten that screen angled so I can read it readily from here. I'm getting a lot of reflection.
I can.
Oh, that's the other thing we wanted to do with those boards that we got from Lowe's the other time. We wanted to make a riser.
We still have.
Yeah, they're still in the front row.
Yeah.
But July and August are kind of busy.
You think? Maybe.
Because in a little under a week, we'll be leaving for the Highland Games in Pleasanton.
Yeah, we'll leave here at midnight so we can get there by noon to set up.
Yeah, that's going to be a very long day.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Like, since we moved.
Yeah, I know, it's so nice.
I
So
know.
loving the shorter drives.
We have that one, then after that, we'll be driving down to Taft.
Isn't
Buena Vista, quite a
also
recreation.
Highlander Festival in between the two?
Yeah, but I mean, long drives.
Yeah, I mean,
But that one
also-
doesn't count, it's maybe 5 minutes. It's
maybe
just
15 in traffic.
maybe 10 in traffic. I have no idea what kind of traffic that's going to be.
No,
It's a little local Highland Games-esque festival.
We ran
Just
across that
across.
one looking, it was the ad on the back of the program for the Portland Games.
Yeah, so it's kind of like. So that should be just across the river in Kelso.
Who's the sweet cat now? Who is not sitting on the back of my neck or the back of my head. No, there's 3 cups over there that really should be tinted with plastic. But how do I disturb the sweet? Anytime I sit on the couch, I have this. In fact, if I want that spot on the couch, I have to lift her up and then set her back down on my lap.
I didn't play the game right. I would just sit next to her.
Well, I did that a couple of times yesterday because I knew I was going to get back up in a few minutes.
Yeah.
God. Trying to snag a hold of the edge of that bat so I can pull it back over here. There we go. Let's see if I can get this one popped off its back.
Like America is watching. Hello, Traherne.
Okay. Oh. Oh, yes! Ha! And I don't have my orange tool over here.
Oh, that's a thing, isn't it?
It does.
I'm not even sure where it is.
Probably on the other side of the room.
Doesn't narrow it down.
No, there's a lot of other sides here. There we go. I've got a grumble. I need to carry this over here. So, you are coming with me since you want my lap. Oh, that's not my tool. Oh, I can use this one. Oh, you want down?
That's not my cow. It's
I
not
think
like
I
on a
just got
shelf
yelled
or
at.
something.
There it is.
So it was in a weird spot. So I suppose that makes
problems.
yeah. The shelf's right at 5 feet.
Yeah. No, not right at 5 feet. It's literally at
Literally.
eye level,
Yeah.
which is under 5 feet.
Where the sticks clay on
Hanging on?
No, that's right where my towel usually sits was unplugged. There's something that wasn't plugged in, and it's like, yeah, that's a. Oh, it's that. Okay. Maybe watch
Actually,
that come winter time.
Before you use that one, evaluate whether it's worth using.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's not as bad as the one I just used.
I see.
Yeah, well, they kind of degrade over time. It's
People
just
can see on the screen right now, you
masonry.
can see this one has kind of a nasty crease on the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's fun.
There we go. Speaking of degrading surfaces, I jumped to the base and I peeled off. That one doesn't have any cracks in it though yet. The back.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need to stamp these still. That's what I'm doing. What did I do with the stamps? There they are.
Next time we're at Clearance Center,
We should more bats.
yeah. Maybe sometime after we get back from Pleasanton.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
No. Because Pleasanton, we leave in just under a week.
But
We'll probably get back Monday-ish. Sometime on Monday.
sometime on Monday. Even if we were to drive straight through,
It would still be Monday by the time we got home.
It's all a matter of what time on Monday.
The only thing with Highland Games is that on Sundays you pack down and leave.
Well, if we were actually bringing a tent, we could
Yeah.
we could stay there Sunday night. All we have to do is bring a pop-up
Yeah.
or stay in a hotel. Because it's a hassle.
Yeah. Because then you're having to deal with the traffic between the fairgrounds.
And Tri-Valley traffic sucks.
Speaking as people who grew up
Sheila
there.
McCallum is watching.
Hello. Go.
Yeah, and every time we go down there, and this is why we don't live here anymore.
Yeah, and we have the people who try to tell us, touristy things to do in the Tri-Valley.
Oh, that's cute. Like a piranha.
But we do our usual thing, which is go over to the Bagel Bakery. Or was it Regional Street in Dublin?
Yeah. It's literally, that's what it's called, it's the
Bagel
Bagel Bakery. And it's such,
Not an inventive name. Really good bagels.
oh, those really good bagels.
It's what? 15, 16 for a dozen
I
now?
don't remember. Last time we went there, I remember, oh, it's gone up.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, she's laying in the
Very
sunbeam now, Mom.
oh, there we
But,
go.
that's one of the things I still need to do is need to bring out a towel to put in the nap spot.
Yeah. Go to,
I was thinking at some point, should we put the, trying to decide whether or not to move the small camera screen back towards that corner there.
I don't know.
Just ideas. Give more of a view.
Would people like to see more of the view?
People want to see more of the room that we're working in? Yes, because it's noticing how often I am not even on screen. Oh, none of these guys match.
I know, because they're being uncooperative.
Well, if they don't match, they all end up being open stock. Well, you have one final chance.
Yep, that I do.
And you have 3 different shapes that you could match.
Yep, that I do.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to get off the bat. Ugh. Yep, it's coming off. I can't see it coming off, but I can feel it releasing.
Yeah.
There. Big bull. Big bull. There we go. Now you're more centered. And where did this one go? There it is. Just remembering to come over here and do the edge trimming over the bucket so there's less mess on the floor.
Are you trying to say there was a lot of mess on the floor yesterday?
Oh, there was so much clay on the floor. Well, I mean, it happens. It's the nature of a ceramic studio. Clay and floor. Clay in everything. And when it comes to cleaning a ceramic studio, you do it with water. You do not sweep.
You don't want to get the dust into the air.
You don't want that dust in the air. That is bad for you.
And also the fact that it would settle back down.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's just not effective.
Yeah.
You know, 2 more bowls up here. Ah, it looks like it's the footed one that's being more closely matched. And I'm getting, there's the tool I was using. Oh, we have Deb watching. No, Deb. Yeah, that one looks like it's a pretty good match for that, more of the footed version of the S-sided.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, you have some minis.
Yeah, there we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little minis.
Actually, there's 4.
I know.
So we have partial bags of red, black, and then the white as well as the porcelain.
And there's a special order for the white.
Yes. And it does not require a handle, so that would be a good one. Okay, they're there. Oh, did your foot slip between the slats there, kitty? Okay.
It's alright. It's alright.
I know there's no direct sunbeams right now.
I know. Sun's broken. It's not it's-
Meow, wow. Let's see. Little better angles. Yeah. I'm gonna
They were
read the
fussing
screen
with
now.
the camera. And then
That wasn't, I wasn't fussing with the camera that time, I was angling the screen.
oh yeah, so you were. You were fussing with something.
Meow, meow. Did I move? You want to laugh again? Okay. Come here. You want up?
You.
Yeah, there's the lap is this way. Do you want on the shelf or do you want on the lap? Desi. Turn. Turn further. You really want to step over there? Okay.
Yeah, there isn't any.
There's no easy access to the next shelf up, is there? Whoop! Here. You want on the lap?
Cat everyone's watching.
Hello. Hello. There. Oh. Flop. There. I'll put the feet up so there's more lap. Oh. There. So much for the skin on that knee. Yeah, don't worry too much there, kitty. I am holding you up so you don't slide off. It's not just for your sake. It's for the sake of my flesh as well.
Little cup here.
I know. I stopped petting the tummy. It's terrible. Okay. Are you done, or do you have
I
one
have
more
one more
piece?
piece.
Okay, it was behind the scale.
And so, I don't know how you could have missed this one, sir. You.
Yeah.
Stop moving. Let me put the damn back on.
I think it's the porcelain. This is the white.
Oh, Atkinson is watching. Hello.
And grab the order spider.
Little cup here.
Ow, 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 ow.
First, you get to be a boring-looking cylinder.
Oh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. There we go.
Magdalena is watching.
Ow,
So
ow, 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 ow.
I'm glad you're. I'm so excited for my cup. It's Magdalene. You're welcome. Sorry we've been slow in getting things made this year.
Just so constantly behind. Okay, and yeah, we have a couple of white pieces to do
Oh, great.
that aren't platters. Now we see just how friendly this clay is.
Get
Okay.
So get the goo out around that pin. Well, it
Here.
yeah.
Set these here. Open the bag. Move that thing off of the top of the scale. Okay, so the first thing we have on the list here is a 6 to 8 ounce cup. So shaped like one of the Isnick tankards,
Yeah.
but with no handle. So an in-sloping, clean-shaped, basically upside-down beaker shape.
It's a cylinder.
It's a cylinder.
Yeah.
Broader at the bottom. Okay, so for that, do you want about 11 ounces?
We'll see what that
More?
looks like. Yeah. See how that throws.
Snuggle.
Yeah, because the Isnick ones, why they're really straight-sided, was that their clay was not true
That
clay.
white,
It
yeah.
was a stone paste, so it was not very plastic. It didn't make roundy shapes.
I'm so excited. Oh, I just waved back. It's kind of the natural reaction when you see somebody, speaking to you and waving on screen.
To the screen, yes. Except if I wave, it actually, some people.
Yes. You
But
can
it's
wave
having
on
to
two
wave.
screens at once.
It's
Waving up there.
opposed to right here. But it's one of those, yeah.
Getting that one down. That there. Oh, when you next have the free hand, you can pass me that form that's sitting over there.
Yeah.
I get it, but somebody's being calm and actually fairly polite sitting on my lap at the moment.
And we have almost no towels in here right now.
I know. Except for the one that you're using to rest your phone on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to deal with the soggy towel for right
I
now.
can hand you this one.
Okay.
It's mostly clean.
Because that one is pretty soggy at this point.
Because what I use it for mostly is just wiping the fingers off.
Yeah.
And if that turns out being the right size piece of clay, the next one on the list is an 8 ounce goblet.
Yeah, but this one got a piece of dark clay in it.
Nah. Where's that a piece of bat?
I think that was a piece of bat.
Ugh. Looks like another chunk on the lip as well.
There we go.
I'll fix it.
It's a decidedly texture difference.
Yeah, because this is a very smooth stoneware.
Yeah.
The previous one, the one she was using before, was probably about 60 grit.
Yeah, it's 60 grit. It has 60 grits sand in it. Or
It
grog, which is just broken up clay.
Yeah. Grog is fired clay that is then ground up fine versus sand, which is, well, sand.
But if you use the 30 grit variety, it doesn't shrink as much.
No. No, it doesn't.
Also, that gave me such sore muscles.
Because it also puts up a lot more resistance.
Yeah, because it has a lot more grog. Mm. Oh, that was something else.
Little notifications popping across the screen.
Yeah.
That one's gonna have...
I'm not sure this is going to be the 6 to 8 ounces, sir.
No. I think I need to cut off more of a 15 ounce piece.
In which case, I'm going to reduce. What if I make this into a goblet?
Yeah, it'll be a cute little goblet shape.
Yeah.
I thought it might not be quite enough.
Yeah. clay mostly gets used just for platters.
Platters and cookie stamps. And
Oh,
it's
damn you!
there we go. And stay still.
Yeah. Someday, maybe this winter we can give this thing a good look-see and see if there's whether it's just easy enough to replace it.
Whether it's a replace or a repair.
Yeah.
For the foot pedal. There's nothing wrong with the motor.
We replaced the belts on this. We replaced the switch.
The belts were really easy to replace.
Yeah.
The belts on this were similar to the belts that are on,
The KitchenAid.
on the KitchenAid mixer, yes.
If you think about it, there's really not that much difference. Oh, yeah. There you go.
This goes, oops, well, there's a nice big fingerprint on that one now.
Was it my fault? Or was
Nope,
it?
that was, no, it was mine.
No, because I don't have the code clearance.
It was from the goop on a bat.
Yeah. That happens. Because goop happens.
Goop happens. Are you a happy kitty now? Don't mind you, just ignore your hair. Except don't bump you too much. She's not even jabbing me with any claws at the moment.
It's pretty amazing.
The suction of the foam coming free.
Yeah.
Because you did the opening with just one thumb there, didn't you?
Yeah. That's why it did that. If I'd used both thumbs, it wouldn't have created such suction. Yeah. Doing it with one thumb is generally not advisable.
It's not an advised process. But she knows how to do it.
It's a small piece. And I have a lot of practice. Just so. It's kind of interesting watching it.
It's like
with
the
the
offset time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially considering you have the feed as it's being accepted by the camera versus the feed as it's coming up on one of the streams.
Yeah, that's on the Facebook stream.
Yes, that is the Facebook stream.
Opposed to the YouTube or the Twitch stream.
Yep.
I don't know why some of them stay up there longer than others.
I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the number of views an individual video gets. I have no idea. Because, who knows, maybe Twitch has also changed how it works.
That could be it.
Because initially, we're getting things up, we read the whole thing for Twitch, and it was until you reached affiliate or partner, your videos would only stay up there for 2 weeks. But there's a number of our videos that are still up there on Twitch that are more than 2 weeks.
And we haven't reached affiliate. We don't have 50 followers.
50 followers and
3 people.
3 people talking at the same time.
Like that'll ever happen.
Oh, yeah.
But with Restream, it's no harder to add other platforms.
Yeah. So it makes it easy to have things on multiple streams all at the same time.
Not everybody likes the same platform.
No, for whatever reason, there's some people that we watch that do streams on Twitch, but the machine that we have hooked up to our TV doesn't like bringing Twitch up at all.
And Twitch doesn't come through that good through the smart TV part of it.
No,
Their app is weird.
No, they took their app away. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. In which case, it's not going to happen on that machine.
No.
I can do it just fine on my laptop.
Yeah.
Or we can do it just fine on the desktop. We can hear it when Christopher has it up.
Yep. So you're going to make that one a vertical cylinder, or are you going to tip it in slightly?
Let's see if it'll do that. Some of them are just ornery. This one doesn't want to tip.
So verticality it is.
Oh, God. No, I've gotten dark goo all over it. I guess it's going to be time to clean off the tool. I'm sure this must sound charred.
Sound effects. Ah, now it's a clean bat. Watching as you refine the shape there. Yeah, that one is just going to. There's a slight slant in now.
It's looking fine. Yeah. And now so I've got more of the gritty off.
Yeah. Okay, so the.
I didn't notice. Shh, don't anybody tell it.
Okay, so the next one we have is out of the same clay and an 8-ounce goblet with
Boy, a
a
little bit more.
fennec fox.
A little bigger this time.
Okay. Because you're going to need to have the clay for the foot.
Yeah.
So maybe more like 18 ounces. Because that was 15. That's 12.
Yeah, that's not enough.
That's 14.
That's still not enough.
Nah. There we go.
Mush it all together. Mush it all together. Be one, you pieces of clay. Unite. Become one piece.
No
Not pieces.
enclosed air bubbles. You are very warm, Kit Kat. It's one of those times where she's just exuding warmth. Because he does have that plushy coat.
She does. He's the Velveteen Kitty.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Okay, so after this one, need a lift bowl and an 8 to 9 inch plate out of beads. Oh, here's the address for shipping her tile to her. She wrote it on this.
Yeah.
I'll bear that in mind.
Does it have her email? Or no, it was on the
Took this
contact.
order in person.
Yeah.
Well, she was coming up with what she wanted while sitting there painting her tile at A&W.
Yeah. And she's on this to let her know when
On the Facebook.
on the Facebook. Because postal prices to Canada or just
No, this is
it's
for
different.
Tracy.
Oh, for Tracy, that's right.
It wasn't Lisa's, it was Tracy's.
Yeah.
And the goblet has a fennec fox on it. Yes. Fennec foxes are cute. They're all ear.
Yeah.
Is it time to take it from cylinder to goblet?
Just making sure it's all the same thickness all the way up.
Here's when it's, yes, all cups are all forms are basically cylinders.
Yeah, that's how they start their life. Well, they start their life as a little clay.
How we start their form.
Yeah. First you center it, then you make it into a cylinder.
8 to 9 inch plate. What do you need? Grittier shells?
Yeah.
It's been
And
so
then-
long since we made the plate, straight up plate out of this clay.
Yeah.
And today I'll try to remember to actually bring these forms in.
Hmm. Some shape.
35 ounces, okay?
Yeah.
So it looks like the right size piece of clay.
With this clay, doing this kind of shape, it's more about control than strength.
So this clay behaves more like porcelain.
Yeah, because it has no growler. No growler,
So
no
this-
sand, no texture.
So smoother clays take more
Finesse.
finesse and control than grittier clays.
But you have to just brute force them into place.
I think that came out bigger than 8 ounces.
Shrinkage.
This clay has a higher shrinkage. Smoother clays also have higher shrinkage.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That one came out good. That should be
Yeah.
fine, size-wise. Came in just the right size.
Go. So, and this next piece is an 8 to 9 inch plate.
Much bigger.
Are you intrigued by the wire tool? Are you good or bad at it? Caught your attention quickly. You're starting to slide off my lap. There you go. Relax, kitty. Oh, that clay is loud. This one will be an Isaac style dragonfly clay.
That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that will be fun.
It's just the right style for something like that. Before it, anything else? Okay, turn it back on.
You turned it off while you were getting it formed.
No, well, to get the goblet off.
Ah. The only thing we didn't do yesterday when we were cleaning was scooping the goop out of your wheel head.
Now that would make sense.
Yeah. Of course, I think about it now.
There's always another day.
Oh yeah,
Because it has a little trapdoor right here. You can just scoop it all out.
scoop that way.
You just put that bucket right
Bucket
there.
over there. Scoop.
Erica Milo is watching. Hello. I'm doing right now is that plate. I just have to make this big pancake here.
It's been more than a decade since you guys made a plate out of that clay. I mean, you make lots and lots of platters out of it. How's the consistency of this batch?
It's a little firm for doing plate, but it's okay. I'm more stubborn than it is.
And you only have to do one.
Yeah.
And considering it's almost noon, and we don't have any direct sunlight, this will be a good day for drying plates.
Yeah. It's 80 out here.
It is. It doesn't feel it.
It's 80 right there
It's 80 over by the window.
by the window. Yes.
Because look, it doesn't feel.
It doesn't
like 80
feel that
degrees.
warm here.
I
I think we're acclimating to
the slightly higher temperatures.
yeah.
Yeah. I love watching this part on the plate. It goes from pancake with a well in the middle to plate shape. Now you can show off your shrink tool. Or no, I'm going for a tool.
The shrink rule's underneath the phone right now.
Ah,
May have been kind of a
oversight.
oversight.
And you know what an 8 to 9 inch plate looks like, so you don't need to measure it.
Yeah.
The shrink rule, it's a tool that has different shrinkage rates on it with the inches scaled up. So that when a piece is finished, it should be roughly that size. Yes, you can do all the math yourself and figure out if I want to have a piece that is 10 inches finished, then I need to add 8, 10, 15, 17% to that.
Or you can have a ruler that has
Or
it
you can
already
have
figured
the
out
ruler
for you.
that has it pre-measured.
And you know which kind that I prefer then, don't you?
The shortcut,
Yeah.
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a pretty shape to that plate now. Yeah.
Let go of my fingers.
Goopy clay.
There we go. Water droplets on there. Let's see if we can. There.
Do you need to do an undercut there?
No, on this one looks fine.
I got that all taken care of and I was still shaping the pancake thing.
Ah, cool. Okay, so for a bowl, so the lipped bowl shape.
25
Yeah, 25.
ish. Heavy on the ish.
Heavy on the ish. And after this one, do you want to just close up this bag?
Yeah. Do that. Trying to find a cleaner bag.
Because the other option would be to throw some more of the isn't tankards.
I think we'll just, because I did throw yesterday.
Yeah, you did throw yesterday, so you want, okay, it's 24. Yeah. So do you want to call it at the
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, I don't want to.
Almost done, Desi. Close up this bag.
Let's have a long drag. I have to have my hands
True.
not hurting
yeah.
too much.
And you also have 5 handles.
Yeah. Kristen is watching.
No.
No. How are you doing today?
sitting on the healing better
Ah.
than sitting on the cinder?
Thor Hall. No, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. It's very
Norse?
Norse.
Hello.
Hello.
What's funny is it's come up on that one. Still hasn't yet to come up on this one.
That's interesting. Sometimes they don't always come up on both.
Yeah. Well, they don't come out at the same time. There's a latency.
Between
Greater-
phone and
Yeah, there's
desktop.
greater latency on the desktop than there is on the phone. Phones obviously get priority.
Sometimes it doesn't come up on the phone at all.
Don't know. Blame Facebook.
Oh yeah, whatever their.
However their metric works. Oh, I see. The
You have the same number of buttons.
Eggleton. Yeah, it's just above the other one.
Yeah.
They're just in a different order. And that's how you deal with an uneven loop. Cut it off.
Spongy, spongy.
Spongy.
And water. Because my water's getting kind of viscous again. Water should hold its shape when it's not frozen.
How about slushies? And of course, you don't want to stick your hands into slushies either.
No.
You've had your experience with very cold water and throwing.
Yes.
You make unhappy sounds.
Do you want to put your hands in refrigerated like water?
No.
Because a lot of what the tea kettle is going to be used for is heating up water.
Heating the water to go into the buckets.
Because
It's going to be
this room doesn't have any heat.
no.
Let's see what it's like here in the winter.
Yes. And we'll see what sort of heater unit that we're going to need to purchase for this room.
Yeah, this one. Yay, easy.
There we go. Order to match red floral and that is the tank. Because I'm like, so yeah, it'll have a border. So yeah, I can envision how things go down. Well, the R throws people off. It should be pronounced Thor. Okay, now I'm too far away from the screen.
Or
Oh,
well, it
if
was
that
the
helps.
second.
Thanks. Actually,
That
that's
does help.
really helpful. Thanks for doing a live video. It's super neat to watch. Someday I plan to order cups and cookie stamps for me and my lady. Can't wait. And we like doing custom stuff. And we're always, if we mess up the spelling, please let us know how it's pronounced. It's like people stumbling over our business name, which is Reannag Teine, which is largely phonetic, which is kind of odd for Gaelic words.
Yeah.
Because when you see, Gaelic spelled out, a lot of those GHs and DHs are just there to change the pronunciation of the vowels.
Could be worse. Could be Welsh.
Which has lots of non-traditional vowel designations in it.
Yeah.
Because their W really is a double U sound.
Yeah.
That is a pretty bowl. That should suit Isnic style pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Desi, we're at the end of the throw time. I'm going to pick up the nugget. Oh, there we go. Oh, now you're going to shred the skin on my shoulder again.
And now I'm on to handles. Yay, my favorite part.
We will cut to the video for here, or do you want to do the
I
handles over
could do
there?
the handles over here.
Okay. In which case, I need to bring you one of the smaller boards.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
It's
remember
down there, Sarah.
Ah, there it is. Have you turned off your wheel head?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Board.
And I actually know what I did before was.
Oh yes, bucket, then board. Oh, thank you for getting down, kitty cat.
There we go.
Okay, and move this, because I need to get you the forms. Okay. Because we have 2 cups.
How do you get the pottery off the plate?
Oh, off the bats?
Off the bats.
Okay,
Yes.
so. Is it like the masonite boards? So, should we get in trouble? The masonite boards are, they are somewhat flexible. So what we do to get them off is we put them over something hard and then push down to flex it.
Where are the handles at?
The handles are in that bag over there next to the cups. Stiff butt. This guy's stick back up. As once the vessels are dry enough, they will pop off. I was bringing the forms over. Where did I set that second? Ah! There it is! Shush! You shush! Okay, and you will have the right number of handles if you take one of the big ones to make 2 ring handles.
And this is the ring handle one.
That is one of 2 ring handles. I will get you the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna adjust the.
There we go.
No.
Camera is adjusted.
Well, oh, it just hasn't.
Hasn't updated over there. Gotcha. Okay, that one doesn't have a ring handle. Okay, there's the other ring handle one.
So I have the handles already pulled in right shape, and they're in Ziploc bags.
Okay, so the other ring handle one is this guy here. Shall I set him there?
Yeah. I'm just gonna see which one's longer. I think it is that one.
You pulled out the longest one? Great.
Now what I'm gonna
Now
do,
bring over the cups.
so I'm
As
gonna
you're
cut this one handle in half.
divide your handle in 2.
Which one's Cordelia? Last weekend you were Cordelia.
Yeah.
People found my comment funny.
Well, I'm glad they know the reference.
Because I just our booth they had.
Do it.
The server got to be Cordelia. She went long.
Yeah, all the way up to Bunny, like.
Yeah. So it was, that one will go with that cut.
Yeah.
Here, if I do this that way.
Fingers. Well, it looks like it's a pretty good camera angle now.
Yeah,
You've got a cutter. Oh, you're gonna need the goop
I need the goop. Which is the slip
out of the throwing buckets.
out of the throwing buckets. I call it goop.
Which is, yeah. It's what we do with old yogurt containers.
Our old yogurt containers go to die.
Horribly. Die horribly. Looks like you got some more tests. Go. How do you, okay. Gotcha, thanks. Okay, here's your
put
goop.
put the
Is that a
goop.
good spot for it?
Good as any.
Okay, I'm gonna put the lid over there so it doesn't.
I'll put the chunks right there.
Oh yeah, chunk bag.
It's nothing to do with gaming. Don't want missing chunks.
No chunk errors.
Yes.
Okay, there's the chunk bag over at this side.
Okay.
Because yes, we do reserve the little chunks that come off of either end of the handle. Make the handle the right size and shape, because then we use that clay to make dice and pendants and other such small objects.
I'm just getting all the.
Right now,
Is it the right size yet? No. Try that more. Is it the right size yet?
Kitty's more relaxed now. She's over in the window.
Oh, good.
This is my spot. Is it yours, all yours, Desi? Okay. I suppose what I could do now is start assembling
Is
that.
this what thumbnails are for?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you use your thumbnails for, isn't it?
They have one use.
What I might do at this point is move the camera so you get more of a side view.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I think that this is a better angle.
Yeah, this one will catch up.
There we go. Rotating.
And get some of the goo.
Yes. You have a good camera setup. The angle is good, and I like the second wide angle, as it's our two webcams, one of which is on an extender cord meant for meant for a mouse dongle. And well, what's holding the second one to the tripod is a hair tie.
Yeah, because the tripod is meant for.
The tripod's meant for a camera, and that is a computer.
It was a cheap $20 webcam.
It is a cheap webcam, yeah.
And the other one was an even cheaper webcam and is
Ah.
much older.
Yeah, actually, that webcam was one of those mystery things that Amazon accidentally sent to us about 15 years ago. Somebody threw it in the wrong box, basically.
It's kind of like, why do we have a webcam?
It's like, okay. That's one of the little eyeball shaped ones, which, by the way, they do still make.
They still make those.
They still make those
Wow.
ones.
Oh, that's
Different
amazing.
resolution now, but yeah, they still
I
make them.
imagine so.
We have Ada watching. No. Okay, so go. He does the compression.
Because I'm putting hand on inside and the outside. And how it gets that nice, lovely thumbprint right there.
That is her thumb.
It's from compressing the clay against the side.
This can go back there.
What I'm just doing here is smoothing it out, getting it
Getting
so
all the
it's
goop off.
getting all the goop off.
Because you want to have too much goop to begin with so that everything gets filled in.
Yeah,
You
compress
don't end
it.
up with gaps.
Because then otherwise your handle will fall off
Is no good.
or blow up. It's really not good. And here, I'll let you do the rest of the smoothing.
Yes.
Because my fingers, the grooves in the clay.
Yeah. We have
It's a thing.
Your personal skin consistency will change how the clay reacts under your fingers. Because I can get a smoother finish with just my fingertips than she can. Despite the fact that your fingertips actually have less texture than mine.
I think mine just absorbs the moisture really fast and it just causes it to be all chunky.
There we go. That's good to go. Now we go over here on the drying
Yeah.
shelf.
Let's look to see. Oh, it looks better that way. There we go.
There.
That way. Or that looks upside down though.
Yeah, that does look upside down that
There we
direction.
go.
Yeah. Okay, so now this one and this one are complete.
You rough up the surface here so the slip can get in.
It's known as slip and scoring. This is the scoring that before
Yeah.
the slip goes
Yeah,
on.
because that way they will join slap like a lot like when you're doing tiling. Because it has already the texture in the bottom. And then you get the trowels that have the notches and you put the mastic in there, push it, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Go, and here's the mug that's after that one. This is the one that has a set height.
Oh, it's the one with the
The width of the hand.
width of the hand.
So after the one that she's working on right now, the next one, what we did with that one is the lady wanted the cup to be a certain width. So we actually traced the width of her hand so her whole hand would go into the handles.
And she had big hands. Should wide hands,
Wide
not thick hands.
Yeah, because she also didn't want the handle to stick out too much.
Understandable.
A close set handle.
But just long.
Yes. And she did also like that the more rounded bottom shape to the handle. Kind of like what is on mine. Not the full ear shape, but the ones that are just at that, not the tight angle at the bottom.
Not the true ring.
Yeah. The halfway in between.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
And I'll need the piece of paper's right there. Good.
Yep, I already traded it out for you.
Oh, well, that was charming.
Skip sponge. Do you need me to just hand the paper to you? Because you're gonna have to
I
get
wanted
at it.
It was a little sharp at the top.
Ah, so you're
And that
rounding
would
on the
not
edge.
be good on the mouth.
No.
There we go. Good. As I recall,
Hair
It's the
ties
width
and
of-
Amazon fails for the wind. Yeah,
it's
this
the
thing.
width of my hand.
Okay, so it's hand
It's
plus
the-
thumb.
The whole width right here.
Yeah, because that was just the box. Just
But I have
Across.
little hands.
yes.
Because all I have to do is it's the width
Yeah.
of my hand.
That joint right
Is
there.
It's
Cool.
Oh, I remember.
So let's stand it back up.
need longer handle.
Yes. And so it's making sure that the handles stay the right consistency so she can adjust their shape if need be.
I always need to adjust them a little bit.
Yeah.
Because for one thing, every cup is going to be different.
Yes, it's got to be reshaped to fit the shape of the cup, to shape.
And this is just. And the angle means which
Yeah.
direction it's going to.
Sit against
Attach.
the cup. She wanted the. Now it's shaping it so it's that.
It's a C shape.
Yeah, the C
C
shape.
is for cookies. Yes.
I think I took this order while you were still at Sport of Kings.
I remember talking to her though.
Okay. So it would have been that Sunday.
Yeah, must have been Sunday.
That weekend was very long.
Yeah, that weekend was 2 weekends long.
You moved. I was like, I wanted this. Okay. It's probably,
It'll be big enough.
it'll be big enough. I was just trying to say whether it was sticking out too far.
I can't get it any flatter without it snapping.
Okay.
Plus, it's gonna shrink. Still.
Yeah, does he? Meow meow. Ow. Making yourself known? Damn.
Yeah, with the world.
Boop. Poke one of your spots. Do you want me to raise that blind slightly so you can get in below it?
I think that's it.
I think that's what that complaint is. There we go. Yes, that was precisely what the complaint was.
What has been the most difficult request you've had for a custom piece of pottery?
Oh, the Pythagorean goblets were complex,
But not the most difficult.
but not the most difficult.
But by and large, some of the more esoteric Greek shapes.
I think the one project that gave us the most difficulties may have been that crater.
Oh, that one was the cursed order.
There's some
It
orders that are
wasn't-
just cursed.
It
They're
wasn't
just
the most
cursed.
difficult to make, but it failed 3 times. First one came out beautifully,
Yeah.
shipped it off to the customer. It arrives broken. So we do another one. It blows up in the kiln.
We do it again.
It cracks.
So
The base cracks away from the bowl of it. And this thing is like big.
it's a crater that it'll hold about, it was being used as a soup tureen by the person who ordered it. It held probably, about 2 gallons of soup.
Oh
It was big. It was big.
And it was almost a year before she got her
Yeah.
replacement one. It was so sad.
Because, we had the one get broken by the post office, 2 more that died in the firing. And then it was the 4th one that came out fine. You can bet that we padded the heck out of that package. I think we even double boxed it.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause that wasn't going to happen again.
It's not going to happen again.
It was overkill.
It was overkill engineering packing.
Oh, probably another one. Might not be as hard now as it was then. It was Cathan's
The
wash basin.
The wash basin.
Well, it needed to be 23 inches across.
Because it was fitting into a pre-existing stand.
So it's okay. We're doing it, and I'm gonna be really clever. I'm even gonna make it out of sturdier clay.
So you got the Soldate 30. What we forgot to take into consideration was that Soldate 30 has a different shrinkage rate.
It has 30 grit sand in it. It's like using 30 grit
It had
sandpaper.
only, like an 8% shrinkage?
Yeah,
It had a
Because-
single-digit shrinkage rate.
it had it came out 2 inches bigger, which was okay.
Yeah.
It warped some in the first firing, and I sat there and glared at it for a couple of months. But then when it finished, it was fine.
Yeah, some of the warp went back out
Out
of the
of it.
piece with the final firing. So I suppose a common feature with some of the more ornery, difficult pieces has been sheer size.
Yeah, I'm only 5 feet tall,
And,
and I have little kid-sized hands. Or we got this rush order for 3 and 4, a specific size and shape. Caveat there is they had to be ready in a month and a half.
you
and so I
really
made
did hurt
5
yourself.
of them. I did 5 of them just to make sure they all 5 made it. But I was so sore.
Because each amphora takes about 25 pounds of clay. So that was 125 pounds of clay, not including
Yeah.
handles,
2 days.
in 2 days.
And I have tendonitis on my wrist, and I have the stupid wrists.
And when doing amphora, there are
It wasn't just that big. It was the
leg muscles,
and back,
leg and back, but was doing the amphora, trying to get them all the same shape and size.
because they're
Amphora are constructed of 3 pieces. There's the bottom half, the upper half of just the body, and then there's the neck portion at the top. Now, if you have just a half-inch variance of height in each one of those pieces, it means you have an overall height variance of like 1.5 inches.
These were for an
Award ceremony.
award ceremony in Washington, D.C. It was for Greek society or something. It was some scholarly
Latin language.
that language. Yeah.
I'd have to look back up the order to see
But,
what precisely
yeah.
it was for. But that was again, it was large. It was large and rush.
Yeah. There are times where weather hates you, and the weather will have the last laugh.
It was like, an order that was supposed to be picked up about a week ago, and it didn't get finished in time because when we got back and were loading the kiln to fire, that one was still wet.
Because it had rained that weekend.
It was damp. And if it's damp out, things take longer to dry, which is something we're going to have to control for.
Not to have S-shaped handles. Okay.
Straightening it out.
There we go. Now that one can go over there.
Okay.
It'll need a little bit of
smooth fingers.
Okay.
There
I'll
are
set
the other
this
two
guy
over,
down.
over there. Bleh. Bleh, bleh.
Now this one will be the Loki mug, so there was not anything overly specific about the
Okay, why don't you
handles on
bring
this
both of
side.
them over here so I can see which one will
And
be
this
better
one,
for which hand?
yeah, this one could actually have a relatively small handle.
We have two handles left, so.
Which one goes with which?
Because sometimes it doesn't matter and sometimes it, well, does.
I think the other one, yeah. I think that.
I know. And then you always have the peanut gallery.
Thanks.
She's my daughter. I could pick on her, so it's meh.
It's not peanut gallery, it's convincing.
Yeah. And yeah, you did get this. You did stamp the bottom. I
Yes,
just
I
now
stamped-
happened to,
I stamped the bottle on all of them. They're all stamped and marked.
but you know, usually try to check.
Yeah, because
Just
there's always
in case, there's always
the
that
ones
one.
that escape.
This one of the ones from last week, and I turned it over. No markings on it at all.
Yep. Yep,
And it's
there were a
got
couple of
those.
those.
Rubber deed trees watching.
Hello. Chunk. It looks like there's a good deal of dice bait in there at this point.
Yeah. Have fun.
Thanks.
Uh,
I like
we
seeing
ran
the
out of
co-
dice twice in the last month
Yes.
because, well,
We also ran out of time.
yeah,
Oh, somebody's being cute in the windowsill.
yeah.
Got the right balance of sunbeam and breeze right there right now, I guess.
Yeah. She seems like she's feeling better.
Yeah. Poor depressed kitty cat.
Her
Well,
older cat died recently, and then she got really depressed and wouldn't do anything.
Well,
Tried to introduce her to the new companion cat.
but said cat was easily twice her size.
Yeah,
She was,
and was used to being around a lot of cats. She wasn't, so she was terrified of the cat. And the cat was perfectly friendly.
oh, I know. Ubuntu was very sweet. Just the interactions were getting more vehemently
Unfriendly.
unfriendly. It's like this. It was not getting more. It was not getting easing between the two of them.
Oh, Ubuntu's probably it's gonna be a big cat when she's full of room.
Yeah, because Ubuntu was only like
9 months old.
9 months old, and she was already well over 10 pounds, and it wasn't fat. She was gonna be big kitty.
Very friendly kitty. But that's
Darling tail, just a little curving back and forth. And she loves the clay. Boy,
The two of them didn't get on.
no. But having the basically guest cats over
Well,
snapped her out of her depression.
she's not depressed. She
Nope.
went from being depressed to being mad.
Oh, angry.
And then it was saying this.
She became
I'm
angry
afraid
lady
of this thing. He keeps coming up to me. Oh, I can't go away. And she kept growling and hissing and
Shivering.
snarling, shivering.
The part that really worried us was the fact that she was shivering with nerves.
But yeah. Okay. There we go.
These, I will put these forms over here.
Let's try the handle's a little firmer than the cup.
So
Come on.
reshaping and compressing the handle into the body of the cup without deforming the cup.
It wasn't compressing.
Ugh.
It's Come on. Be a nice little cup. Nice little handle. You guys have to get along. You're joined now.
This is another thing that we found intimidating at the time to do was the first of the rhytons, the animal-headed drinking horns.
Oh, well, that was a nice little one-off
yeah, and we
project.
thought it was a one-off project. We're still making them to this day. Some
Number of years later.
yeah. Well, we started making those many years before we started doing cookie stamps, and we've been doing the cookie stamps for 6 years.
Oh,
It's
I don't
probably
pay
over
that
a
much
decade.
for a cup.
Yeah, the rhytons do range between like 40 for the little miniatures
To
to
180.
180 for the big one, the big complex ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, with those ones you have the hand sculpted head, or in some cases, it could be most of the animal. Or I take it the cat is filled up on sun warmth and now she's sprawled out. But you have the hand sculpted portion of it, which is the head, or there's some of them where it's the head and shoulders and basically torso of the person. And then the thrown neck, which is one of the times where we pull out the calipers to make sure that we can match the base of the cup part with the opening on the head
Not to
part.
mention, you have to make sure things are level.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that is the sacrificial clay level at this point. Anything in a clay studio ends up clay toned.
Your basic clay color.
And basically it's clay camo. Because it's a patchy color at that. Shall I close up the scrap bag?
Yeah.
Go put that back up on the scrap bag shelf. As we now have sufficient shelves in the workroom to house all the things and not have them laying on the floor.
Yay. And they have their own room too.
Yes. So we're keeping the clay out of the living areas, which is nice. Notice a distinct color in the dust that settles on things in the house.
It's not clay colored anymore.
No, it's not clay colored anymore. It's not this, orangey sediment dust. It's more fluffy gray, fiber dust. Normal dust.
Speaking of which, we need to do something about that normal dust.
We need to dust things in the house again.
And we need to clean the air filters.
Oh, yeah. Which means
Get
hauling
the
out the real vacuum.
Yeah.
The day-to-day vacuuming is done on autopilot.
Roomba.
Roomba. The Roomba we got was, goodness, close to 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
It's actually very cleanable and good even if there's lots of long-haired individuals in the house.
And also
And
vacuum
cats.
and clay dust.
I was actually very impressed with how it managed clay dust. It didn't kick it into the air.
I know,
I was actually really surprised.
it shouldn't do that because it's
No, it's not good for the Roomba, it's not good for the humans. Okay, with your foot, kitty.
okay. And done.
There we go.
Handle.
And that's how she makes it hand-shaped.
Well, with my hand.
Hey, kitty cat.
Okay,
We'll be
there we
going
go.
back in
There you go.
momentarily. Look at that.
Yeah.
Kitty sprawl.
Kitty sprawl.
There we go. So, we've got the handle on 5 things, got the other 4 off of their bats from yesterday. So how many pieces did you throw today? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 pieces.
That's
So you threw a quote unquote normal number of pieces today,
Mm-hmm.
despite the fact you just threw yesterday.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for
Yeah.
watching.
Bye-bye.